Hi guys, I'm doing another page in my Twilight book. This is the page I'm doing today. It's from the Immortal Love stack from Die Cuts with a View. Today I'm going to be making this little interactive page here. What I did was I took a file folder and I just cut it in half, or cut it at 4 inches. And then I opened it up and then just folded it in half and then fold it back shut like the file folder would be. So what I'm going to do is I have these 2 pages that I've picked out from the Immortal Love stack. There's that one and there's that one. And I'm just going to alternate them throughout the book, our little file folder book here. And I'm just going to ink around them with a little bit of black ink. I just have this ink dot. It came with some stamps that I got somewhere. I don't remember where. But I've had it for a while. But it works really good for just inking up the edges a little bit. You just want to kind of highlight the edge and make the page pop just a little bit. You could do red or brown or whatever. But I just happen to have a black one that's real handy here. So I'm just going to get this lined up where I want it. And then I'm going to take some ATG tape. And I'm just going to put it down here. Just kind of put it in the middle. And then just push it down. And then the next page I will do this checkerboard pattern. And I'm just going to ink around the edge. The one thing you do want to be careful when using your ATG gun, if that's what you're using, make really sure that it is where you want it. Because once you push it down, it'll come up, but you won't be able to use the paper. You'll just have to throw it away. So be very careful about how you line it up and how you stick it on there. So I'm just going to grab the next piece, and we're just going to ink and adhere. I usually, when I do these interactive ones, I usually leave it blank so whoever's getting it can put their own pictures or keepsakes in it. So we're just going to adhere it down. For a 4-inch interactive like this, your layer of decorative paper is going to be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. It might vary depending on how your file folder folds. So before you cut your paper, I would just quick grab a ruler and measure it just to be safe. Also, you want to make sure that you leave enough clearance around your folds so that it will lay flat. If you put the paper all the way up against the fold, it'll bubble up and it won't lay flat. So we're just gonna finish up these last couple pages. I think these are really neat. I found a huge box of file folders just sitting around in the closet, and I decided to pull them out and use them, and I cut them up and made tags with some of them, and I've made different file folder interactive elements for my mini albums. They come in really handy. I've used them for everything. I made paper flowers out of them. You can really do just about anything. And you're going to cover all the sides of your little mini album here, the little file folder album, except one. You're going to leave the very back one plain, because that's how we're going to adhere it to our mini album. I'm just going to end up just using a whole bunch of ATG tape. If you had score tape or the red sticky tape, something like that you could use. But I haven't had any problem with my ATG, I don't know. I'm still having problems saying that, sorry guys. But I haven't had any problem with it coming off, but I use a lot of it. I make sure I cover it really good. And then this is just going to be our last piece here. The cool thing about these is you can add embellishments to these pages. You can leave them pretty blank. You can do just about anything with them, which is really nice. I like the versatility it allows. You can also get the, they have decorative file folders now. You could get those and use those. Which is really handy. So, okay, here's my back page I've left blank, and I'm just going to run my ATG gun around the edges, and then I just kind of make a grid and just put lots and lots of glue. You could probably use any of the more heavy-duty permanent glues or adhesives, but I just use the ATG gun. It's handy for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick it on here. If you wanted to, you could wrap ribbon around it and tie it closed so it stays closed, but I don't care if it pops up just a little bit. So there's our next page. Thanks for watching.